Well, hello guys, Nighthawk here, and today the Robin got a surgical remake, as you can see right there on the right. This is V1 on the left. I was going to get a different kind of video up just to like show a little bit of humor of the revealings of the video, but it's getting a little bit slow, and I thought I was going to get it done in time, so it's like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to do this. Just to get it out, just to show you that, hey, the Robin's in the game finally. So, first of all, as you can notice, it is beautifully detailed now, much better. And it's still big because you can walk up to this and you can see, like, holy smokes, this is really tall. It's taller than me. Apologize for that. It's the same thing over here. It's the same thing over here, except the only difference is, that suspension is high, so if I were to lower this down, it may be okay. This over here is perfect suspension. But I guess I made the roof a little bit too tall, or just the walls under here a little bit. Also, you can know some other details, like, for example, there is now windshield wipers, and by the way, this is the first Nighthawk Motors vehicle to have windshield wipers. Woo! Football! No, oh, just kidding, just kidding. I may have already noticed I've forgotten the blink indicators, but I may add that later, but we'll just see about that. The wheels do look different. I really didn't feel like making the little dotted wheels right here, as you may see around here, compared to these little aftermarket wheels. These may change in the future. I just don't know. Now, a big difference, though, that is a big fantastic change, is I said in the Robin V1's video that the first, like the wheels up here. No, let me rephrase that. I said that it looked like there was 3 wheels in game, but there's actually 4 wheels in code. So that was before I actually knew how to change wheel shapes and say how many wheels I want. This time, this is just one wheel, double-sided, and this is actually a legit 3-wheel Robin. Because there is actually 3 wheels in code. It is said that there is 3 wheels, and only this wheel steers. These 2 are powered, so this is actually technically a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Because if I remember correctly, this is a 4-wheel drive vehicle right here. So let's see. Some other noticeable details. There is now the little hood thing that you may be seeing on the screen here, just to represent that. Whereas to here, there is not. The mirrors look a little bit different, nicely detailed, a little bit cornered as they should be. And if you go to the back, there's a little bit different details. There's no little colorable piece right here compared to here. This is a whole back bumper, maybe less detailed than this, or differently detailed. Placements of like where faces are a little bit different, and you get the emblem and the name of the vehicle for once. And also, these taillights are beautifully detailed compared to that, so that you can tell which lights are what. And that's about it on the exterior, I believe. The side detail is a little bit more noticeable compared just to the simple black. What should I like? Black stick, just going all the way to the back arch here. Looks a little bit cleaner, smoother. Edge split technique has applied, and yeah. So, oh, and the grill's different a little bit too. Nice, a little bit better than before. Still a little bit blocky, just nicely smooth, better detailed and all that stuff. And I honestly think this Robin needs a remake, as apparently my other vehicles are just getting progress, and this thing's just sitting here in the corner saying, when will he ever update me? Well, you know what? I just did. You are welcome. So we go ahead. We'll start with this interior first. If I can get in, it's nicely detailed. And you got your little door handles here, and you can put stuff down here. You got the door handles on the other side. The stick shift is now cubic instead of round, as you may see over there. Well, if you were in one of these. Nicely detailed speedometers with the little light indicator on. Switches are still here, the same thing closely as the revolve. And hands-on vehicle is on here. But the hands are differently placed, and the wheel looks completely different. Nice steering animations, and again, there's the emblem. Let me come over here so you can get a little bit better view of this side. There's a little turn indicator there, more buttons. There's your stereo, some dials, a little bit of detail here. As you, holy smokes, what just happened? Wrong button. There we go. A little button, that little thing right there. and we can go to the back, and there's a bunch of leg room, so you can actually just sit back and relax as the driver drives here. Again, as I said before, I was actually intending to make this left-hand drive, but I'm like, you know what? I need to make a right-hand drive vehicle, so I kept this right-hand drive. Now, so yeah. But if I do make a four-wheeled version, which I do plan to do, it may be left-hand drive, but just let's just see what happens. And just compared to this old interior, we'll start by the fact the seats are really cubic, because I actually wasn't really sure how to make seats like those in the back and the front. The hands are a little bit simple. This interior is completely simple, not that much detail. So that right there is a fix to it. And you still get 4 seats and all, but it looks like you're squished in the back. This time you get a little bit more space in the back. But what's really improved is the way that it drives. So if you've been to my server, which I'm assuming most of you have, when you take off in this thing, you can pretty much only use this for a drag strip. This is what I mean. So you can drive along, yes you be of course, and you need a slight flick of the mouse, you can tilt, and then the major flick, whoopsie daisy, you have flipped your Robin over. Good job, just good job. Now I knew it was the problem. It was the mass box, so I tweaked it a little bit and adjusted some other things like roll force and pitch force, and this is a little bit better. And the wheels I've messed up some things like not radius yet. I'm gonna fix this soon. So mass, the grip, and so whatever makes the grip, it drives. It's not really sticky tires or anything. It's a little bit loose. And wheel spins a tiny bit. But now you can take off. You can steer to the right, and you're okay. You can still tilt it depending. See, there you go. You could still tilt this depending on how you turn and how fast you're going. Big jerky turns where, like, let's say you're going at high speeds and then you make a big break. That tilts it. It goes into the ground. I know that. I'm gonna look into the collision box, see if that can fix it. But yeah, it's a little bit better. I need to update the steering angle because it's a little bit sloppy. You can still, sure, you can steer around, but it's kind of wide. I guess maybe not right now. So to me, I feel like the roll, it just feels a little bit more realistic. It's not really all stupid where it just goes woo, simply like that one over there. I thought there was something else too. Oh yeah, there actually is something else. Aside from hands-on wheel and steering wheels, this is also another car that has toggleable lights. See, you saw that go missing, and bam, it's right there. Your light key can toggle the lights on the speedometer, that little indicator, and the lights all around you. The lights that turn on the exterior are the three. Here, let me move this. These 2 pairs of tail lights. Brake lights, tail lights, whatever you want to call them, and then these set the tail lights here. The indicators are not going to go off because the indicators light up at, well, actually, yeah, they do a little bit, but it's not really realistic, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. You also get the brake lights, which is good, and I think all my cars now are actually brake light supported, and actually, I think also all my cars are hands-on vehicle support, except for the American Speedster quadricycles, which, if anybody is wondering, wait, what the heck is that? I would suggest you go to the topic, leave down in the description just so you can see more progress, and check it out. So, yeah, I think that's just about it on looks and driving-wise. So, actually, I remember testing this a while back just to see how fast this can go, really how fast it can go. It does handle smooth, and it does get to some fast speeds, maybe close to 100, I'm assuming. But let's make it official. Let's use our lovely speedometer, and I can also put a link down in the description to give you a link to this speedometer so you can go and download it. But anyways, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we're slowly coming up, and I'm going a little bit crooked, so I'm going to actually straighten out a little bit. Okay, so we're getting to the 70s, 74, 75. It's still climbing. 76. Ooh, Whoa. Ooh. That's a little bit interesting. It's a little bit wobbly, so beware, guys. The steering's a bit sensitive. 79. Nope, it's still going. 72. 70. Oh, it's struggling. Is it going to make 79.5? Oh, I think, yeah, it just did. Okay, I don't think it's going to go any more further, so let's go ahead and put the brakes down. Brakes are a little bit realistic. It takes a little bit to stop, but it takes a long time when you're coasting too, so that's even more realistic. So that's a big advantage there. Now compared to the old Robin, let's see how fast that actually is without trying to tip this thing over. So let's get going. Come on. We're going to 60, 63, 64, 65.56. Is it going to be 0.7? Yeah, it is. So it has improved 4.2 Blockland 14.2 Blockland miles an hour, which I believe is actually okay, which I believe is actually pretty good. So that's really good for this thing. So yeah, I will try to get another video, just a little teaser, just to say, hey, this Robin's actually now in game. Looky here. And also, I got an extra bonus, as I probably would have said already by now on the forums. But yeah, there will be a little extra bonus, and only you, the bonus, the way you can figure out the bonus is either by spoilers in the comments if anybody even writes them down, or what I intend to say on the Blockland forums. So there's a little surprise coming in. Just be aware of that, and be all hyped up. Board the hype train if you must, like you did when you got the Vortex V2. Hey, if you haven't got that yet, if you want to go ahead and get that, go check out the third link down in the description. And, or well, go ahead and check out the third link in the description and go download it. And also, if you want to see the trailer, the victory release video, go ahead and click this. Click this little video you may be seeing in the bottom left corner. And anyway, guys, I just want to let you know that the Robin V2 is now in game. I have been Night Talk, and I will see you guys later.